Not every war worth fight. Not every win feel right. But some things still matter. Love, 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 love. I seen cash make blood fade. I seen love get switched for praise. I seen thrones built on shade and real ones left where they lay. So I asked, what's worth bleeding for? What's worth opening that door? If they clap loud when you fall, then was the crown ever yours at all? I lost time, I can't get back. I built lanes they won't track. I gave hands, got knife for that. So what I protect now gotta last. If it ain't fam, it ain't real. If it ain't pain, it don't heal. If it don't stay when you peel, then it's a mask, not a shield. What's worth bleeding for? What's still pure in this war? Not likes, not praise, not tours, but truth even when it's sore. What's worth bleeding for? Maybe just 5 names, no more. If I gotta fall, let it be for core, not for noise, not decor. I don't need peace with a bow. If it's fake, I'll let it go. I don't need love on show. I need quiet when I grow. I done seen loyalty flip, seen real come with scripts. So I clean my circle quick. Only scars, no lipstick. If I stand, it's not for flex. It's cause I buried what's next. It's cause I know what's a wreck, and I know what's worth that check. So don't ask if I still feel. Don't ask what's fake or real. Ask what made me kneel, then stand again with still. What's worth bleeding for? What's still pure in this war? Not likes, not praise, not tours, but truth even when it's sore. What's worth bleeding for? Maybe just 5 names, no more. If I gotta fall, let it be for core, not for noise, not decor. Yeah. Not all loss is equal. Some shape your whole code.
Woo, back, baby. Yeah, look, they only love you when you gone. When you quiet, they be front like they strong. But where was they when the nights was cold? When I had to make meals out of hope and goals. Talk slick, but they ain't feed the fam. Never bled for the block, but be screaming the clan. See, I don't talk too much, I just scan. Let them show their hand, I got mine, understand. From the cuts, I done built it alone. Out the mud, no favors, no loan. When I hustle, it's me and the chrome. Ain't no king if you don't guard your throne. Now they calling like they never left. Funny how they show up after you rep. Told them keep the energy, I keep the check. And loyalty can't be bought, just bet. No handouts, I ain't take none. I built this pain in the platinum. Ain't no code switch, no acting. What I speak, I don't live, no caption. I made meals off passion. Still duck fake love like it's action. If you wasn't there on my lowest, you don't get to see when I'm flashing. Look, I was knee deep when the rain hit. Had a vision, but nobody saw the frame fit. They just saw a kid with some anger. Never saw the grind, just blamed the danger. Now the phone jumping like I owe something. They forget when I ain't had no nothing. Told my day ones we gon' own something. Why they ask for clout, we grow something. See, I don't do well with pretending. I'm too seasoned, life been a lesson. Still pop out with the same intention. Make it out and feed the section. You don't get strikes from tweets. You get it from nights no sleep. From taking L's in the street. But standing tall, never weak. No handouts, I ain't take none. I built this pain in the platinum. Ain't no code switch, no acting. What I speak, I don't live, no caption. I made meals off passion. Still duck fake love like it's action. If you wasn't there, my lowest, you don't get to see when I'm flashing. Woo! No cosign, just purpose. They see the gold, not the furnace. I ain't perfect, but I earned it. Yeah, woo, back, baby. Hey. Woo! This ain't the old book. It's a rewrite. New rules. Same still. Let's go. First rule, no posting, real plays. Keep the wins low, let the vault say. Second, never trust too quick. If they switch for light, they ain't built to stick. Third, don't flex for a crowd. They ain't there when it get too loud. Fourth, don't preach the show. Loyalty never gotta glow. Fifth, stack first and talk. You don't lead if you still beg shock. Six, Don't front for the labels. If your truth ain't raw, you ain't stable. 7, keep circle tight. Know who ride and who bite. 8, don't rap what you ain't live. The reaper pull, cars not give. New rules, same still. New script, but the code still real. You could dress fake pain with a deal, but you'll still flow when it's filled. New rules, same still. New kids, but the place still chill. I ain't yell, I just build. So when I speak, they feel. This ain't preaching, it's prepping. This ain't teaching, it's stepping. Too many think it's a set list. It's war, not Netflix. So I write for who stay quiet. For the kid who ain't buy it. For the soul that got diet, but still move with the riot. New rules, no cap. New tone, still trap. New threats, still map. Old gods, still snap. I ain't here to trend, I'm here to end pretend and raise what's real again. Woo, let it begin. New rules, same still. New script, but the code still real. You could dress fake pain with a deal, but you'll still fall when it's filled. New rules, same still. New kids, but the place still chill. I ain't yell, I just build. So when I speak, they feel. Yeah, can't roll, not back, just awake. They play the game, I bet the stakes. Woo, elected. Yeah. It ain't about ego. It's about who I protect. Let's go! I've been down, I've been left. I done walked through fire with no vest. But I ain't here to flex, I'm here for the next. Don't get less. Talk pain like a lesson, now serve it like a blessing. If you touch what I'm on, better pray for divine intervention. I ain't move off impulse, I move off cold. I seen too many fall when it's heat, not cold, but I made a choice in the smoke. Stand tall even when broke. I don't trust talk or vote. I trust action and oath. I stand for mine. Through war, through time. If I eat, they dine. If I lose, we grind. I stand for mine. When it's dark, I shine. I ain't fall in line. I just build my spine. I don't just talk that fam, I live it out every gram. I ain't rich by chance, it came from putting feet in the sand. Now I mentor shooters to build, taught trappers how to flip steel, told shorties how to make meals. Off mine, not pills. You see change, I see weight. You see gold, I see fate. You see fame, I see gate. Where most get 8, so I move with clarity. No love for parody, everything real in my tapestry. If I die, it's for legacy. I stand for mine. Through war, through time. If I eat, they die. If I lose, we grind. I stand for mine. When it's dark, I shine. I ain't fall in line. I just build my spine. Woo! Built for the road, not the show. Stand for mine. To the end, let them know. What it is? What it
Yeah. Woo! I left the chair, not the game. But look at them, laughing up. First they forget who held ground when it all went red. Who dropped heat when the scene went dead. Now they post like they roll without bled. I see them talk like they made lanes. Copy tone but they felt pain. Talking go with no battle names. Only wins in their story frame. I ain't bitter, I'm watching. Calculating, not mocking. I don't tweet, I don't log in. But I know be jogging. See I step back, peace was the plan. But peace don't live with a fake span. They tag me in shade, not hands. So now I'm back with a different stance. First they forget, then they regret. Thought I retired, nah, I just reset. Try to replace me, no preset. Now I'm back and it's cold, no sweat. First they forget, then they post quotes. Try to sound deep, but it's no growth. I ain't here to trend, I'm here to vote with bars that choke. Nah, I float. I ain't calling no truce, I ain't signing no pact. If you cross me for clout, then I carve that back. I build lanes with no cosign. They want noise, I want co-line. I don't flex, I just realign and wait till the full exposed time. Don't rap for the culture, you milk it. Don't stand on code, you tilt it. Don't live that script, you film it. I write what I live, then kill it. They forgot, cool, that's ammo. Now I'm surgical, no camo. When I drop, it's a dismantle. Street still mine, no scandal. First they forget, then they regret. Thought I retired, nah, I just reset. Try to replace me, no preset. Now I'm back and it's cold, no sweat. First they forget, then they post quotes. Try to sound deep, but it's no growth. I ain't here to trend, I'm here to vote with bars that choke. Now I float. Yeah, let them talk. Talking to throne. Legacy ain't a tone. Just wait. Woo! Woo! Not all winds feel warm. Not all kings get crowned. Let me talk one last time. I came up off scars, off silence and bars, off moves that left marks, and pain you can't chart. They see shine on the shell, but inside still sell, still voices I quell, still nights I can't tell. I made it, yeah they say that, but at what cost lay flat? I lost friends, got paid back in plaques, I don't even play back. I built walls, not homes, held crowns, but alone. So if you ask what I own, it's just time and a tone. Don't follow this path, it look gold, but it's slash. It move fast, then it crash. They love you, then laugh. Don't follow this path, not if you want peace to last. Not if you want roots, not flash. Not if you dream past cash. I ain't say I regret, but I say I ain't rest. I say some lessons cost breath, and some wins feel like death. I taught by example, but my script ain't sample. It's redacted, scramble, with codes only scars can handle. So go build with your light, don't copy my night. Don't dress up this fight like it's glory, it's fright. I ain't hero, I'm proof that pain makes truth, that legends leave booth, but hearts don't stay youth. Don't follow this path, it look gold, but it's slash. It move fast, then it crash. It love you, then laugh. Don't follow this path, not if you want peace to last. Not if you want roots, not flash. Not if you dream past cash. Woo! This ain't closure, it's clarity. Not prophecy, just honesty. Don't follow this path unless you ready to lose what you ask. Can't wait, gone. Can't wait. Yeah. Last one. Not a goodbye. Just a print. I ain't built this to flex, I built this to last past death. If I'm gone in bed, my words still cut through flesh. I don't care for no plaques, I care if lil' bro don't trap. I care if my niece know facts, and walk like a queen, not act. Too many die for respect, too few live within 10. So I move like rent still do, even when my chains say new. I ain't asked for the throne, I just held it when they all gone. I ain't rap for the phone, I spit truth, you could build a home on. What I leave behind ain't just bars or rhymes, it's a coat, it's a spine, it's a light in the grind. What I leave behind
famous time for the next to climb with more than shine. Look, I wrote pain in the page, so you ain't gotta bleed in the cage. I flip grief in the wage, so they see more than a phase. My losses pay tuition, my scars just additions to the script that raised my mission. This real, not superstition. To my team, hold ground. To my fam, pass it down. Tell the fake stay out. We don't need your sound. Legacy ain't chain, no drip. Legacy is who you live. So if I dip, remember this clip. I ain't rich, I'm equipped. What I leave behind ain't just bars or rhymes. It's a code, it's a spine. It's a light in the grind. What I leave behind ain't famous time for the next to climb with more than shine. Woo! You don't need to say my name. If you live by the flame, I left the blueprint. You just gotta move it. Unwritten wins. Yeah, what I leave behind. Yeah. We don't follow trends. We follow instinct. Look. 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 I don't move for the applause, I move for my dogs. Got stripes they ain't see, got weight in my laws. Came up with nothing but pressure, now I eat calm, that's lecture. See, I don't leave for the lights, I leave for the pain, I survive. Told little bro, don't chase what's loud. Real power, move quiet through the crowd. I ain't here for no dance, I'm here cause I bled for the stands. Too many fold when the heat close. I got hot but never broke cold. I took L's that I never exposed. Now my wins come with armor and goals. I leave with scars. Never heal but I walk like God. Never flinch, still play my cards. Turn my trauma into charge. I leave with scars. Never begged, never sold my part. They took shots, but I played too smart. Now I move like a ghost with a heart. Yeah, they see calm, I see war. Every step is a check on the board. Every call got a meaning. Every deal got a score. I've been through the dirt with no filter. Came out the trenches a builder. This ain't no flex, it's realer. I mentor shooters and healers. Still roll dolo through blocks. Still play chess where they talk with Glocks. Still keep peace, but I know who watch. Still run game, but I own my stocks. They want clout, I want names on deeds. They want views, I want roofs and seas. I'm not rich, I'm resource, and I got hands in ports. I leave with scars. Never heal, but I walk like God. Never flinch, still play my cards. Turn my trauma into charge. I leave with scars. Never begged, never sold my part. They took shots, but I played too smart. Now I move like a ghost with a heart. Look, some leave with shine. I leave with wounds that don't whine. Some lay for the gram. I leave for the fam.
You made me monster. You let me breathe. Now I'm too deep in roots. Too big to leave. Try to bury me now. See what rises next. Yeah, yeah. They send press, I send proof. They post fear, I post truth. They spin tails, I spin the vault. Expose their deals, until the fall. Now every news anchor spit my name. Like saying it wrong brings shame. They build headlines to crush my frame, but I don't flinch, I bend the flame. Too big to bury, I grew through stone. Too deep for graves, too sharp to own. You want peace now, too late to beg. You funded war, I took the leg. Too big to bury, no dirt high enough. No coffin fits this way too rough. You cast my fall in digital fury, but I don't die, I rise. in silence, but now your silence pays my balance.
Mercavo. Mercavo.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't ask who started it. Don't ask why it burns. You fake peace, I build weapons. Say my name, now the whole sky learns. I used to duck when the sirens ring, now I make them ring. I'm the war that sang no ceasefire when I'm pulling breath. Each step forward like I sign your death. You beg for clout, now bleed for views. I raise the smoke in tailored shoes. No invite, I crash a crown. You play soldier, I bomb your town. I'm war now, not just part of pain. Not survivor, I wrote the flame. I don't shoot back, I shoot first. I don't bark, I drop a verse, then burst. I'm war now, ain't no off switch. You live soft life, I slip rich. This ain't rap, it's policy. I rewrite fate through velocity. You do threats in lowercase. I strike worlds with no trace. They say I'm hostile, they right. But hostile made me king of night. I don't forgive, I rewire lanes. Each enemy face gets framed in chains. This beat not art, this beat is dirt. Where I plant flags, then watch them hurt. You big buzz, I will body count. You post heat, I burn them out. Don't damn truce, I breach the wire, then set my name across your fire. No treaty sign, no handshake left. You tweet pride, I carve with theft. You see the storm, it got my face. You hear collapse, that's Mercavo's base. I ain't in war, I am the strike. From gods to thugs, I burn it like this ain't battle, this era mine. Each album drop like frontline signs. So keep your crew, your camp, your mob. I show up and I make jobs, I'm war now. Not just part of pain, not survivor, I wrote the flame. I don't shoot back, I shoot first. I don't bark, I drop a verse, then burst. I'm war now, ain't no off switch. You live soft life, I slip rich. This ain't rap, it's policy. I rewrite fate through velocity. I'm war now, not just part of pain, not survivor, I wrote the flame. I don't shoot back, I shoot first. I don't bark, I drop a verse, then burst. I'm war now, ain't no off switch. You live soft life, I slip rich. This ain't rap, it's policy. I rewrite fate through velocity. No survivors, no peace, just me and this beat. Mercavo. Whoa! Yeah. You thought I was done? This the last move. The part they don't survive from. Oh! I play chess with demons, checkmated fate. Dug my way up while they prayed I'd break. They laughed when I lost, stayed solid when I rose. Now they pray my past, don't expose, they pose. My circle tight, no leaks, no tells. Each man I trust, been through hells. You send a shot, I send three back in. I don't miss, I count impact. Last move, ain't no replay. This ain't threats, it's gun talk prepaid. No more grace, no more warn. You cross my name, now face the storm. Last move, I strike with math. I don't rage, I carve your path. This the sound of final breath. When the prey know it's hunted by death. For mercy, they mistook it as fear. Now I walk with calm while the smoke draw near. I see snakes dressed in streetwear suits. Smile for the net, but decay at the roots. No captions here, just cold resolved. Each light gets logged, each deck gets solved. Don't talk war if you soft inside a right justice. Where your ego died. This ain't for clout, this for balance. Every fake king get dethroned by violence. I show no face, but I'm moving codes and I don't flinch. When the chamber loads, you chase threats, I deliver proof. You drop names, I pull out truth. Last time I spared, I paid in scars. This time I aim, I split your bars. No fade out, no fade in. This is cutthroat, unchained wind. When legends bleed, it stain the floor. But when I bleed, it start a war. Last move, say it loud. You buried yourself when you played that crowd. Last move, ain't no replay. This ain't threat. This gun talk prepaid. No more grace, no more warn. You cross my name, now face the storm. Last move, I strike with math. I don't rage, I carve your path. This the sound of final breath. When the prey know it's hunted by death. I told you once, I don't bluff, now the lights drop, that's more than enough. Checkmate! Checkmate.
started it. Don't point out who's soft. You stood in that room, you cheered. Now, you erased. I don't pick sides, I end zones. Don't block tweets, I break bones. This not petty, this ain't beef. This that moment where I cut belief. They said don't shoot the crowd. Cool, I flip the floor, collapse aloud. I don't check who clapped the cosign if you watch me bleed. You next in line. Erase the room, no chair left. No echo, no scent, just brief death. Erase the room, clean and cold, no story left. No verse retold, you stood close. Why they lie my name, now you ghost. When I light this flame, no target, no list, no doom. I step in, erase the room. Come to argue, I came for white, full silence. One shot, no hype, this for the nodders, laughers, watchers, all the bystanders. In fraud concerts, I seen you post. Now you quiet, you dress like war, I bring the riot. Not with noise, I move with cold. You live on streams, I overload. This not heat, this pure vacuum. No survivors, I clear the room. No collabs, no labels saved, no industry suit gon' block this grave. Don't DM, I don't read, I press play and let y'all bleed. Strength, I love it. More the sweet, more ground to cover. You did that chant, wore that fit. Now burn in the same cloud built pit. No throne safe when the wind mine. No team left when I sideline. You thought Mercavo played by boom. No, I walk in, erase the room. Erase the room, no chair left. No echo, no scent, just breath theft. Erase the room, clean and cold, no story left. No verse retold, you stood close. Well, they lied my name, now you ghost. When I light this flame, no target, no list, no doom. I step in. Erase the room. Erase the room, no chair left. No echo, no scent, just break death. Erase the room, clean and cold, no story left. No verse retold, you stood close. While they lie my name, now you ghost. When I light this flame, no target, no list, no doom. I step in. Erase the room. Erase the room. Erase the room. I don't shoot a man, I bury his echo. And then I silence everything he ever touched. Recover. You that heaven. You get hammer. They try to shut me out. Now they holding the door. But it's too late. I'm not crashing it, I'm taking over. Stand outside, now I move the floor. Used to flip packs, now I flip boards. They bought power, I built weight. I walk in rooms, silence inflate. No need for threats, I shift the vote. 1-9 for me, they slit, they throw. You beg labels, I buy stab. You hustle, clout, I weapon mad. Replace the boss, no talk back. I don't do bids, I run contracts. Replace the boss, no fake chairs. I melt the crown and breathe that air. They had rules, I wrote mine. They had stars, I read through line. No more deals, no one toss. I don't compete, I replace the boss. They called me threat, I took that rank. I burned their model, I drained their bank. This ain't gang, this is boardroom war. I race live through legal core. Don't say real if you lease your chains. I fund your tour and I split remains. They tried to blacklist, now black is thrown. Mercavo inked his own unknown. You wanted freedom, I charge that price. You wanted fame, I own that slice. I don't rebull, I restructure. I don't rent, I gut your structure. They had founders, I found keys. Now their office run on M13. Power's not flash, power's silence. Power's paid when it triggers violence. I don't lift fists, I raise zones. I don't chase trends, I own tones. You flex streams, I stream control. You chase charts, I reroute gold. This ain't beef, this is moss. Grew through crack, now replace the boss. Replace the boss, no talk back. I don't do bids, I run contracts. Replace the boss, no fake chairs. I melt the crown and breathe that air. They had rules, I wrote mine. They had stars, I redrew line. No more deals, no one toss. I don't compete, I replace the boss. Replace the boss, no talk back. I don't do bids, I run contracts. Replace the boss, no fake chairs. I melt the crown and breathe that air. They had rules, I wrote mine. They had stars, I redrew line. No more deals, no one toss. I don't compete, I replace the boss. You played the ladder, I built the building. You prayed for spots, I bought the ceiling. Mercavo, Scenario. I I ain't take no crown. I built mine, piece by piece, from bone and betrayal. Let's check who's really royal. I came from the ash, not the ashtray. Built thrones out of debts they never paid. You flex for fame, I move for law. I run the code that the killers draw. Back then I walk with wounds unhealed. Now I ride clean, armored seal. They cheer for me, but fear me more. Cause I don't knock, I break the door. Thronecheck, who bleeds for real? Who built from scratch, not daddy's deal. I don't reign, I restructure lanes. If I walk in silence, they still feel flames. Thronecheck, this ain't for show. Every night I get, they earn that blow. I don't rule by love, I rule by faith. Respect ain't sweet, it comes with tag. Tag, tag. No banners, just scars and names. No ceremony when I claim domain. I sat in dirt before I touched this steel. Watch fake kings beg for meals. They scream lawyer with rented tone, but I audit hearts like they own my throne. This power ain't gifted, it's pulled with heat. When I show teeth, the empire kneels to feed. I got vaults of silence filled with screams. I bought peace by owning schemes. They still pray I slip, but I own gravity. You talk presence, I breathe strategy. I write orders in single glance. One look, flip deal, shit finance. I don't need threats, I built the fear. They move cautious when Mercado near. I don't sit at war, I fund the field. No blood gets spilled unless I sign the seal. I built this lane, I lock this gate. Now speak with care or seal your fate. Thronecheck, who bleeds for real? Who built from scratch, not daddy's deal. I don't reign, I restructure lanes. If I walk in silence, they still feel flames. Thronecheck, this ain't for show. Every night I get, they earn that blow. I don't rule by love, I rule by faith. Respect ain't sweet, it comes with tag. So if you talk crown, check the name. Cause only one built is out of flame. Mercado. You blink, now you bleeding. Said my name halfway. I didn't even let you finish. Yeah. Y'all rapping riddles, I reply knobs. I don't wait for hooks, I end whole lives. You build careers up by quotes and tags. I cut that link, now delete your bags. This mic got veins and it pump heat. You drop verse, I drop a lead. Ain't no warm up, no bridge, no spine. If I pull up, I kill a midline. Kill a midline, no full round. No last words, no safe ground. Speak once wrong, I breach your sense. Say half my name, I cash that debt. Kill a midline, no fade to black. No redemption arc, no coming back. Y'all drop bars, I drop bands. I don't diss, I cut off friends. They think trap just flexing beef, but I do art with soul and grief. I ain't diss you, I dismantle base. Now your whole squad locked out of place. You post your gun, I fund real ops. You rent gang, I hire drops. This ain't the game for streaming. Why does it kill a moment? Freaking lie. You thought it's sport, but I own the court. You post your L like it's merchant sort, but I don't clap, I terminate. You drop new tape, I seal your fate. No warning shot, no studio beef, just real life. Silence underneath. I ain't waiting till your verse go dead. I cut through ad-lib chorus thread. You breathe fake loud, I bleed clean. You scream squad, I break whole team. You thought you finished that diss in time. Too late, I killed you. Midline. Loud. Kill a midline, no full round. No less words, no safe ground. Speak once wrong, I breach your set. Say half my name, I cash that debt. Kill a midline, no fade to black. No redemption, knock, no coming back. Y'all drop bars, I drop bands. I don't diss, I cut off friends. Kill a midline, no full round. No less words, no safe ground. Speak once wrong, I breach your set. Say half my name, I cash that debt. Kill a midline, no fade to black. No redemption, knock, no coming back. Y'all drop bars, I drop bands. I don't diss, I cut off friends. Half your track still uploaded, but your crew already gone. Mercado. Mercado.